Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this rosy toned makeup look and these 3 different business outfits all using one blazer. So hope everyone's doing alright. I know it's kind of a weird time. To start out this makeup look, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Honey. I just use this all over my face to conceal any areas that need correction, and I use it as an eye primer as well. So I was actually planning on uploading a different video today, a more chatty one to keep people entertained, but as of right now, that video is 40 minutes long, so it might take a while to edit, but I'll get it up eventually. So now I'm going to take this beauty sponge. It is the Japanesque sponge, and I'm just going to blend that in. I actually like this sponge a little more than the Beauty Blender because it is a little more dense. It doesn't soak up as much product. And it's actually cheaper. I got it for like 12 bucks at Walmart, and I think it came with 2. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder, and I'm just going to dip my sponge in that and not really bake the areas. I don't like baking because I feel like it looks a little cakey on me. So I'm just going to set it, and then I wipe it off with a big fluffy brush. And because the brush was a little too big, I took a smaller brush and blended out the rest. So now to start off my eyes, I'm going to take the So Jaded palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I'm going to take the color Rose Quartz and use it as a transition shade. I really like this color because it's brown, but it has some pinky warm undertones. And I like using this as a transition shade for rosy, pinky eye looks. So I tried to keep this look very professional and business appropriate, but I like this more than a simple everyday look because it still gives you that hint of color without being super overwhelming or super difficult to do. Next, I'm going to take the colors Garnet and Ametrine. I know I'm saying those wrong. Garnet? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to deepen the outer corners and the crease with this color. So when I combined these two, it actually gave me that really pretty pinky rosy tone that I wanted without being too intense. And I'm taking this on a tapered blending brush, starting at the outer corners and then working in. And then I'm going to take that big fluffy brush and blend out the edges. On a dense dome brush, I'm going to take the shade My Precious and add it to my lid space. This creates a nice negative look, but it also brightens up the eyes. Also, please ignore my crazy cat in the back. I have no idea what he's doing. Being wild, I guess. Then with my pinky, I'm just going to take the shade Fluorite, and this is going to add a little brightness and purplyness to the inner corner. And then I'm going to take the shade Ametrine and blow out my lower lash line. Next, I'm using a Wet n Wild Felt Tip Liner. This is not a black shade, this is actually a dark brown shade, and I'm just using that to create a wing. I like using a dark brown shade rather than a straight black because it's less harsh and it looks a little more, I wouldn't say natural because I'm literally putting a giant wing on my face, but it's a little more, flattering, I guess I would say. And as you can see, I'm professionally fixing my liner by using my finger to I don't know what exactly. I just like push down where I mess up. It's very good of me. And then I'm going to be taking my precious shade and then filling it back in where it maybe kind of went away a little bit. And this also helps fix my eyeliner. And then I just go back in with the felt tip again and intensify the wing. And then I figure it's good enough, so who cares? No one can really tell. Then I'm going to go in with my ColourPop liner in the shade Mr. Bing. And I'm going to start on my face. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. blush in the shade Always Rosy and just warm up my cheeks. And then I don't show what bronzer I'm using, but most likely it is my Physicians Formula bronzer that is probably way too old and I need to get rid of it. But oh well. Now for highlight, I'm going to do this little trick that I like doing for this highlight in particular. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls highlighter, scrape off a little bit, and then spray some setting spray on it. This helps to intensify it. And then I'm just taking a dome brush and swirling it all over my cheeks. This highlight itself isn't super intense, so in order to actually make it like show up a little more on my face, this is a trick that I like to use. And I just put it everywhere, including up my nose. Then I'm going to be lining my lips with the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Bare to Comment. And then I am taking the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Abstract. This was from the Basquiat collection. It is a nudie brown color, but I think it pairs really well with that pink and gives me this unique color. And then I just set my face with, I think it's a Wet n Wild setting spray. And that is the final makeup look. On to the business looks. To start off, I'm gonna go with this more casual look. I am pairing this plaid tank top that I did thrift from a friend of mine I used to work with. Her name is Far Too Long Vintage on Instagram. I'll link her down below. But I'm pairing this with dark denim. Dark denim helps you stay a little more professional. And then I am throwing this black blazer on top that just ties the whole look together. Again, this blazer is from Far Too Long Thrifting. I really like this blazer because of its length. It helps it look a little more professional and has some cool button detailing on the front. The next look I'm going to be doing is a little more preppy and upscale. So I'm taking this plaid red skirt and then pairing this black v-neck t-shirt with it, and then I just tuck it in and zhuzh it up in the front, so it's a more, like I said, fancy looking outfit. And then I pair the black blazer again with it, and it really makes it more professional. Honestly, you throw a blazer on any look and it can really upscale the look and add an extra element. And then I'm just pairing these black chunky heels with it to finish off. The next look, I'm using that black v-neck t-shirt again, but I'm throwing on these green cargo pants and tucking it in, and then destroying my orchid because, yeah, it's now dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I don't know what happened, but I had to do a dance break and torture my cat. As per usual, because he tortures me, but it's fine. And then again, I throw that black blazer on top, and voila, you have a put together business outfit. Very comfy, especially those pants. They're one of my favorite pair. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!